Here comes the update, Las Vegas Raiders fans. Pay attention because there's some hot news about Ashton Jeanty's debut and what's to come in Week 2. The running back, a first-round draft pick, arrived full of expectations and made his first NFL appearance last Sunday in the Raiders' 20-13 victory over the Patriots. Jeanty even secured the winning touchdown, but his production was modest. 19 carries for just 38 yards and 2 receptions for 2 yards. Coach Pete Carroll, however, showed no concern. On the contrary, he assured that this was just an initial taste and that the rookie will present a much better version in the next game. For him, the adrenaline of his debut weighed heavily, as Jeanty was coming off a brilliant season at Boise State, where he was runner-up for the Heisman Trophy and took the field with incredible energy. Carroll made it clear, the talent is there, it just needs to adjust. And that's precisely where the focus lies for Week 2 against the Los Angeles Chargers. In his debut, Jeanty's first run was promising, going for 9 yards right off the bat. But the Patriots quickly closed the gap and overwhelmed the defense to stop the rookie, forcing the offense to change its game plan. Geno Smith took charge and threw for 362 yards, leading much of the victory. Carroll has already made a point. The offensive line needs to be more synchronized, and Jeanty will have to learn to be more patient in reading the plays to better utilize the blocks. And when that happens, the expectation is that his impact on the offense will be even more explosive. It's worth remembering that the coach made a point of selecting Jeanty in the draft, betting on him as a key piece of the franchise's future. But Jeanty's debut wasn't just about the Raiders. Another standout was tight end Brock Bowers, who once again demonstrated why he broke the rookie record with 112 receptions last season. Against the Patriots, he had 5 receptions for 103 yards but ended up leaving the field with knee pain. Despite this, Carroll expressed confidence in the player's quick recovery and doesn't believe he'll miss games, highlighting Bowers's resilience and importance to the offensive scheme. Michael Mayer also performed well, with 4 receptions for 38 yards, reinforcing that tight ends remain reliable weapons for Geno Smith. Speaking of the quarterback, Smith, 34, proved once again that he remains the stable point that Pete Carroll values so highly. After years together in Seattle, the coach already knows exactly what to expect from the veteran: reliability, discipline, and the ability to solve difficult situations. Bowers himself praised the QB, highlighting how he can put the ball in nearly impossible places, even under tight marking. For him, nothing seen on Sunday surprised the squad, which has been aware of Smith's potential since training camp. Now, the challenge is to maintain this level of consistency, correct mistakes, and prepare the offense to grow with the support of Jeanty, who is just beginning to show what he's capable of. So, Raider Nation, what did you think of Ashton Jeanty's debut? Do you believe he'll show the promised improvement against the Chargers in Week 2? Leave your opinion in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on our team heading into another exciting season. Attention, Raiders fans, because this is the kind of news that will shake up any NFL fan. Coach Pete Carroll officially addressed the injury situation of Brock Bowers, one of the most promising and crucial players in the Las Vegas offense. The team is entering a new era, with Carroll at the helm, Geno Smith taking over at quarterback, Ashton Jeanty emerging at running back, and several new faces breathing new life into the franchise. But even amid this enthusiasm, Bowers' situation is generating enormous concern. After all, we're talking about a tight end who, despite being so young and only in his second season, is already considered by many experts to be one of the best at his position in the entire league. In the opening game against the New England Patriots, Bowers once again demonstrated his importance. He had 5 receptions for 103 yards, numbers that confirm his consistency and talent. However, in the second half, there was a tense moment. Bowers left the field and did not return. Shortly after, news broke that the tight end had suffered a knee injury and would be ruled out for the remainder of the match. Even without him, the Raiders secured a 20-13 victory over the Patriots, but concern gripped the fans, who know how crucial Bowers can be to the success of the season. On Monday, Pete Carroll broke his silence and gave his first assessment of the situation. The coach didn't elaborate on the severity, but made it clear that the next few days will be crucial, "We're just taking it day by day. These kids are tough right now. They're not going to take the easy way out. They're going to work hard to recover. These 3 days are really crucial," Carroll declared, expressing confidence in the athlete's recovery. It's a statement that both reassures fans and leaves the question of how long Bowers could be out of action. It's worth remembering that, in his rookie season, Bowers had already demonstrated the extent of his impact. He caught 112 passes for 1,194 yards and 5 touchdowns, numbers that quickly put him on the radar as a key player in the Las Vegas offense. It's no surprise that his rapport with Geno Smith and the way he became a reliable outlet made him a true pillar of the new offensive scheme. His absence, if confirmed for a longer period, could force Carroll to redesign key parts of the offense, exploring alternatives while the tight end recovers. Now, the Raiders' mission is to prepare for an even more challenging duel, the divisional classic against the Los Angeles Chargers, which takes place next Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday Night Football. And the big question hanging in the air is, will Brock Bowers be fit to play? The definitive answer isn't yet in, but one thing is certain: every update on his injury will be closely monitored by the entire Raider Nation, who know how decisive this player can be in big moments of the season. If you want to continue receiving all the Raiders updates, subscribe to the channel and leave a like, because this really strengthens our work and helps spread the Raider Nation even further on YouTube.